First man taking the first wicket goes down. Ritesh does it. And a beautiful catch. A mesmerizing one here. And guess what? The batters taking a long walk back to the pavilion because they have done it. MRV Risers have done it. They have managed the first wicket down in the fifth over. It's 30 for 1 now. It's Pranav who has been sent back. And it's Ritesh who has got his first wicket in his second over. It's conceded only 5 runs till now. They're building the pressure by bowling back-to-back dot balls. And in this over, Ritesh started off the over with 2 back-to-back dot balls. And then on the third delivery, going for a wicket. And here the second wicket going down. Akshay has been sent back. And here we see the wicket again. That one going up straight onto the fuller length one. And an obvious Akshay been sent back. It's Mayur who has got his first wicket in his first over on the first ball. Turning on the game, turning on the heat. 30 for 2 now. Here we go with the second one. One more batter going down. Mayur is unleashing fire over here. Let's have a look at again the second wicket. Going up straight onto his pads. And one more wicket, the umpire's hand going up. The batter looking disappointed, but he has to go back. It's 30 for 3 now, and Mayur has taken two back-to-back wickets, and now he's on for a hat trick. All set for that hat trick. Can he manage to get a hat trick over here? MRV Risers have Let's go. We're all set for the third delivery. It's a hat trick ball. It's Ashish on strike. Both new batsmen on the field, Ashish and Chirag. They both are about to get settled over there, but Mayur is not letting anyone get settled over there. He's also making the settled batsmen get departed. He's sending back everyone. Taken two wickets already on the first two balls. Now all set for the hat trick. He's, he's turning the tables around. And flicked into the gap towards the mid and went for a sneaky single here. Could have been a hat trick. Could have been that run out maybe, but no. They both have managed to take a quick single out here. And it's 31 for 3 now. Mayur is just unleashing fire. He must have missed that hat trick, but still, the game is on. He has three balls left of his first over and definitely has that potential of managing at least one more wicket over here. What if he does that? The team Jbcn United will be absolutely scattered, and it was a strong appeal, but no umpire says it's going out. It's not going towards the stump. A brilliant delivery. is into the gap perfectly and found into that gap for a 4 here. They both are trying to settle. Ashish has got his first boundary, but Chirag is still waiting for that first one. And now, after the sixth over, the power play overs, the score is 37 for the loss of 3 wickets. The team Jbcn Chirag on strike was still looking for his first boundary, whereas Dhruven has started his over with a wide delivery. A flighted one this time, and going through the keeper all the way for a boundary through the third man. We can have a look at it again. He plays that one properly through the keeper and nudged that gap through the third for a 4. into the gap, played it perfectly, and managed a single here. Was expecting a boundary, but a fielder was been already placed over there, and they have done it. Taken singles and doubles consistently to keep the pressure off. It's rotation to attack for his third over. Has conceded only 8 runs till now and has one wicket already. A flighted delivery ball outside off stump, but this one was been bowled slightly outside the wide guide line and a wide ball out here. An extra one. For the second last one, he swings it hard, it's in there, and this one has gone up sailing outside the ground. And a six here, a massive one, a maximum hit over the long on. Swinged it hard and played it nicely for a six. 98 for 4 it is. One last delivery left of Ritesh is over. After the end of the 13th over, the score is 99 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. It's Pramod into attack for the 14th over now. For his first one, Ashish on strike, batting at 32 of 20, playing that important knock. Avik. And with this shot, it's 100 runs up for the team. It's 101 for 4 now. Pramod is trying his best. He wants to bowl as many dot balls as possible, but Bhavik and Ashish are all settled over there. They formed and they have taken the lead now. They want to take the lead, in fact, not taken the lead, but they want to take the lead over here. You swing the chart, it's in the air, and this one will go all the way through the long on for a four. Let's have a look at it again. He swinged it hard. He just went on the back foot and then swinged it hard and played it straight over the mid on, and then going for all the way through the for four through the long on. This time directed it straight. There's a fielder been placed already over there, and they will get just a single from this. Constantly taking singles and doubles can definitely keep your scoreboard ticking, but this can't lead you to a big total. So now I think it's the time that they should run behind the boundaries and try to get maximum as many as possible. And a brilliant one, a deceptive one here from Pramod, leaving the batter completely clueless. And again, they're constantly trying to play in the gap, but here wide, and they will go for a run here. Pramod needs to be more specific. He needs to be more precise with the kind of line and length he bowls, because he just can't give away runs like this. Because they have an upper hand in the game till now. The opposition has scored only 107 runs till now, and it's the 14th one going on. And definitely, you guys have the upper hand by not giving out so many runs there. So to continue that, you should be more precise. You should be more specific with the kind of line and the length you bowl. I think trying variations can maybe help them. All set for the last delivery. Last delivery of the 14th over through Pramod, the flighted one, a slightly slower one, and an amazing. He completely left the batsman clueless. The batter was hoping that this one was going for wide, but no, it's not. So after the end of the 14th over, the score is 109 for the loss of 4 wickets. And now for the 15th over, it's Owen to attack. He's here for his first one. He's trying to get what he should follow here. He's trying to figure out that it's Bhavik on strike, who is playing at 22 of 17, but is definitely looking settled. And now he's all set. He's looking confident. He's looking into the eye of the bowler, and is running for a boundary here. But he starts off with a brilliant one. Was been played softly, but the fielder at the mid off makes a mistake, and that one goes towards the long off then, and they get a single. It was definitely going to be a dot one, but Utsav starts off the over with a single because of this. Going for the second and flicked it into the gap, taking the first one faster. I have turned back for the second, and we'll take it. We'll take it. Turning ones into twos is their game now. They're constantly trying to manage as many as possible. It's a call of catch it, but no, they'll take a single here again. Utsav is bowling this perfect line in length, what he's supposed to. 113 for 4. Bhavik on strike. Utsav still figuring out what he needs to do. Short pitch delivery, turned away here into the gap through the fine, going all the way, and yes, it will be scored. 4 runs added to the team's total. He just pulled it, he directed that one forcefully into the gap through the fine. He knew that there was no one been placed over there, and he had to execute that one. He had to take the advantage for that one, and he has done it perfectly. A 4 been scored here. And now one last delivery left of Utsav's over. It's 117 for 4. Bhavik on strike is looking at his bat, maybe saying Chen Kuli ki main Kuli, and then rooting for a 6. Let's see what he does on the last one, and it is Septu one, full of control. But they will turn. No, they are not. They're not turning for a second. They were planning to, but the fielding has been placed perfectly. They're keeping it tight, and hence just a single to finish the over. And now, after the end of the 15th over, the score is 118 for the loss of 4 wickets. Samir into attack for the 16th over. It's 120 for 4. Taking two singles to start the over. Bhavik on strike, batting at 29 off 22. Is looking stubborn right now. I'm saying this because he's constantly trying to go for boundaries, relentlessly putting efforts, and he wants that. He wants that. And here it is again. This one has went through the keeper, going all the way, and four through byes, four through by. This is something what we were not expecting. This is something what the bowler even didn't expect it to happen. And Samir here looks disappointed. 124 for 4 now. It's Abhishek back on strike now. Batting at 38 off 27. Just 12 runs away from his 50. And here what everyone was waiting for, especially Samir, after that delivery, which was the third delivery of this over. Especially after that delivery, he was rooting for this one. He was rooting for this one. Let's have a look at it again. What happened over there? Short pitch delivery going up straight and then doing the work which was needed. Let's have a side look at that from side angle. Perfectly all set and then blowing off those bails. Blowing off those bails and then a calm reaction. That calm reaction is not being nonchalant. And 125 for 5 now. It's Abhishek who has been sent back. We're just 12 runs away from his 50. And a dot here to welcome Winnick on the strike, on the feet. 125 for 5. Now after the end of the 16th over. It's Mayur here into the attack for his third over, who got 2 wickets in this first over. And here it is doing the same, getting a wicket on his first ball. This is what he did in his first over, taking a wicket in the very first ball. And now he's doing the same. It's 19 for 3 for him, and it's 125 for 6 for the team. Played it straight here. The new batsman, Sawmill. Both the batters out there on the field are new batters. And Sawmill has just started his account with a single here. 126 for 6. 17th over going on. Mayur into attack, who is consistently rooting for a wicket. Again placed perfectly and turned away for a single. Right now they are just focusing on singles and doubles to keep the strike rotating. But the thing they should more focus on is boundaries, because it's the 17th over going on and there are only 3 overs left after this, and your score is at just 128. And if you really want to make your batters suffer less, you should go for runs out there. But this time, it is Mayur who is doing it consistently. If he's taking 1 wicket in an over, you're definitely going to get one more. He has done it again. 2 wickets in the first, now 2 wickets again in the third. This is what Mayur for you. He goes in straight. Let's have a look at it again. Side look and straight blowing off the offside stump, and that regret, the disappointment on the batter's face. But no doubt it was meant to be happen, because it was Mayur into attack. And its seventh wicket been put down. It's 128 for 7. And it's the fourth wicket for Mayur. Mayur is 22 for 4. And one last delivery left of Mayur's over. And can Mayur be rewarded with one more wicket out here? Because his bowling is looking interesting. The kind of variation he's bowling, he can definitely manage one more out here. a white ball over here after that wicket. 129 for 7. Mayur is definitely rooting for a wicket. One more wicket. He wants the third one from this over. He wants to make it 129 for 8. But the thing is, can he make it? Can he do it? Here he takes it off for full toss, going it all the way towards the third. He misfields, and they will take that as an advantage and will take a single out here. After the end of the 17th over, the score is 130 for the loss of 7 wickets, and now it's Samir back into attack for his third over. He's already got a wicket and he has conceded only 10 runs till now, and he is here not just to save runs but to manage those last 3 wickets and send the team Jbcn United back to the pavilion. And a loud appeal, a brilliant one, a thriller one. It was bowled perfectly. And the build-up was a little short. Otherwise, it could have been the 8-1. Could have been the 8-1. It's 132 for 7. And a swing and a miss here. Samir is trying to unleash the fire and get over Sawmill and maybe to put him down. He's trying to do exactly what Mayur did in the last over, leaving the batter completely clueless and going over that batter. 132 for 7 it is. It's not a high score till now. It's not that difficult to chase it down. Will the batting team be able to turn it away to get more runs possible? Takes his off for a full toss, is in there, and no, it's not getting collected. But oh, the umpire says it was dipping. It's not a ball. It was dipping. It could have been a wicket, definitely. It could have been an easy one. A fish taken easily and a wide ball out here again. Third wide ball of the over. What are you doing, Samir? You need to give wicket to your team, not wide balls, not extra runs. This is something you're gifting to the opposition. Played it straight, it's in there, going up high, going up straight, but no. There's a fielder in place at the long on. He will stop it, but could have been a catch. It could have been that one moment where maybe if the fielder would have run for that, he could have got that. But anyways, after the end of the 18th over, the score is 137 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. Mayur into attack, Mayur back, and as we all know, if Mayur comes into attack and it is one wicket, he is definitely going for the second one. He's definitely going to get the second one, and it is already declared that we have seen this before 2 times now. And it's the last over. It's the last over of a spell now. It's the 19th over going on. The team Jbcn United is 138 for 7. Mayur into attack, start off with the dot ball, then a single, and now looking for one more wicket. But the batter, Munish has played it straight down the ground, down the ground for a four, playing it straight along the ground. He nudged that gap perfectly. Played it straight. Taking the first one quicker. Will they turn back for a second? Will they? No, they are not. They are not interested in the second one. They were at the start, but then they decided not to go for that. Consistently, the opportunities are been formed, but and here is that signal. The moment was Somil was waiting for Somil Munish, both of them a no ball win bowl, and now it's time for the free hit. It's time for the free hit now. And as it is a no ball, it's a free hit. There's only run out which can get him actually out. Other than that, he can go for anything. He can go for the best shot possible. Gonna pie, it's in the air and gets collected. It is Samir who has done that in the last over on the second delivery. Let's have a look at it again. A flighted one taking it off for a full toss, stepping out and taking it. Then Samir calmly waiting for the delivery to come down and collecting it direct onto his face. That if this one was been missed, it could have been straight onto his face. But he was so confident about his catching skills, about his fielding skills, that he was all set to take that one. It's 149 for 8 now, and they're already 149 up. Four last deliveries left to end the match. Two wickets left to make the team Jbcn United go all out back to the pavilion. And it's now Brajesh onto the strike, all set to start his account, ready to face his first ball. But it's Samir into attack who has just got his second wicket and now is pumped up to take one more down to send one more batter back. Will he be able to manage one more, or are we seeing Brajesh going all over Samir? That is something what we need to know. Is it going to be under 160 or is it going to be all the way till 170 probably? Turned away for a single, and Brajesh has handed over the strike to Manish, who is batting at 9 of 7. He thinks that Manish can do it more better. There are still three deliveries left. Samir all set, looking for his third wicket and second one for this over. A lefty batter, Manish, all set, looking into the eyes of Samir, looking confident, looking fueled. 150 for it is. It is 150 up already. 150 for 8. Swings it high. And is it going? Is it going for a four? No, it's not. But they have turned back for a second here and they will complete it successfully. So now it's 152 and again Manish has been taken the strike again. It is decided to take the strike. Two balls left, two last deliveries. Can Munish manage one more boundary? Maybe a six, maybe a four, or anything possible through the byes or anything. Can he be able to manage it and make the total reach up to 160 at least, making it easier for the bowlers of JBCN United? Again, he pulls in this one, but are they going for a single? Yes, they are. They've taken a single here. Now time for the last delivery of the over of the first inning. Samir all said, British all said to face the last delivery of the innings. 153 for 8 it is. Are we going to see see a boundary incoming, or we are going to see a wicket incoming on the last ball. What can we expect? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Brijesh, Manish, both all said to go for multiple runs if it goes into the gap. A full toss taken, directed it into the gap towards the square, and they have ran here for two. But was it a no ball? Was it a no ball or was it dipping in? Yes, it's a no ball. It's a no ball. And the game is turning. It's 156 for 8. And now it's time for the free hit. And it's again Brajesh on strike. And can Brajesh do it as it is the last delivery of the innings? Again, played it nicely toward the square, into the mid, and they have turned back for a second. Will they complete it or it is going to be a run out? No, it's not going to be a run out, and they have taken two here. It's 158 been scored over here, and it's 158 for 8 by the end of the first inning. And now the target for the team Jbcn United is 159 runs needed to win this match. We'll see you then in the second innings. and it goes up. A massive shot played straight down the ground, went up sailing all the way for a six. Again, plays perfectly all the way, going all the way here for a four again. Is keeping it high, is keeping it tight, is going consistently for boundaries back to back. He's not here to play singles and doubles. He's not here to spend much time. He's here to score runs as fast as possible and take the win home. 10 runs already of just 4 deliveries. Started off with 2 consecutive dot balls, then a 6, and now a 4. It's Pramod who is keeping it high, and now still 2 deliveries left. Can we expect one more coming up? Can we see one more? And a deceptive delivery over here by Vinay, leaving the batter completely clueless. One last delivery left of the over. Swings it hard and will turn away here for a single. Now, after the end of the first over, it's 11 runs already for no loss. And because of that single, we'll see again Pramod on strike coming back there. Turned away, turned away here for a 4 on the very first delivery. It's Pramod who has done that. He did it the same in the first over and now doing it again. He's doing it again in the second over now. Doing the same thing what is required to be done. It's Pradesh who has been welcomed for his first over with a boundary. 15 runs already for Pramod and it's of just 7 deliveries. Swings the hard, it's straight. But no, it's not going. It's not going for a boundary this time, but just a single over here. And now finally we are going to see Raj here on strike after so long. After almost 8 deliveries. It's Raj on strike now, ready to face his first delivery, ready to open his account. Is looking all set, looking confident, but will he be able to do the same thing what Pramod is doing from the other end? is something interesting to see, something which we are eager to see here. And here a deceptive one, but the umpire signals white ball. It was been bowled outside the off stump, but it was little away and little outside the white guideline, so he needs to do it again. And a flighted one, he takes it off for a lower full toss and been sent through the covers for a four. Second four of the over. Two fours in this over, and in the last over it was 1 4 and 1 6. The two boundaries for 4 over is the ritual currently which is going on. Turn it away here. This is something what we are not habitual to see. A dot delivery. 21 for no loss. Raj on strike, batting at a strike rate of 200 because of that first ball boundary. But here it is, looking for one more. Directs that one into the gap. There's a fielder chasing it. Maybe they will turn back for two, or the ball is going to win the race. What are we going to see? We are going to see the ball winning the race. There's no need to turn back for the second. They've already completed the second before the ball crossed the line, but there's no need to run back for the third because the ball crossed the line before they could even turn back for the third one. The player was chasing with all in. Was all in. He was putting up his best, but the ball was been hit so perfectly. It was mid and just he just nudged that gap. It's 25 already. One last delivery left of this over. It's 25 for no loss. It's Raj on strike, looking for one more, looking for one more, directed into the gap. No, it's not into the gap, it's towards the fielder at the covers. And a dot ball to finish the over. And now by the end of the second over, the score is 25 for the loss of no wickets. थोड़ी देर बंद कर दो भाई. And here we are for the third over. It's when I've been brought back into attack for a second one. It's 25 already. I started off the third over with a dot delivery. Played into the gap again. It's happening the same. It's happening the same. Same fielder chasing the ball through the same area. But is it a different result? It is not see. It doesn't seem like it is the same. But let's see. Let's it. Was it a four? Was it a four? No, it's not. It's not a four. They stopped that one just before the boundary line, I guess. And it's three. They have ran 3 runs over here. That is really appreciable. As turning ones into two, twos into threes is something what you need. This shows that how much you are invested in this game. And it is 28 already for no loss. Even though they must have missed that four, but they have run three. So it's just loss of that 1 run. But this time he keeps not no doubts. He keeps no doubt. He's not going to take any risk over here. He's just going to hit that one above the cover fielder for a four. It's 33 already. Two balls left of this over. A nice over where he's rooting for a wicket, but no. Pramod and Raj are not here to sacrifice their wicket. They are here clearly to go for maximum runs possible out there. And again, he's done the same thing happening on a repeat telecast, scoring runs, maximum runs possible, back to back, doing it perfectly, executing it more properly. Brijesh back into attack for his second over. It's 38 runs already. It's just now 121 runs needed from the 17th over. Misfield over here, and they will turn here for a single. There wasn't going to be a single, but because of that misfield, we are seeing a single incoming on the first delivery of British's for second over. And swings it hard, straight over the covers, going for a boundary. There was a fielder chasing it, trying to stop it, but no, it was not his cup of tea as the shot was played so perfectly, timed it well that it went direct towards the boundary rope. It went all the way where it was supposed to be, and a four out here. And an amazing delivery here, a breathtaking delivery. now for the end of the fourth over. The score is 43 runs for the loss of no wickets here. And a beautiful over from Brajesh coming to an end. Conceded only 5 runs here. And now last 2 overs of the power play remaining. And it's 43 runs already. And now the team MRV Risers requires 116 runs from the 16 overs left at the required run rate of 7.25. And it's Anshuman into attack now. A spinner brought into attack. The captain has decided to take the pace of the ball. And the over has been started with a single. A single over here. And now it's Raj on strike. And a brilliant one. Played it straight and have turned here for a single. But we'll get nothing more than that. And Shuman is keeping the game in control and saving the maximum runs out possible here. He's just given 3 singles till now. And one more here has been directed into the gap for a four. This is something what he was planning for from so long, but Anshuman was so perfect, so precise with the kind of line he was bowling that they were not getting chance, they're not getting that opportunity to score a boundary. But here on the last delivery, they get that and they execute it very nicely. And after the end of the fifth over, now it's 50 runs for no loss. And here it is. It's Ashish into attack now for his first over and the last over of the power play. And that regret when it has not been done perfectly the way they were expecting it. But nevertheless, it keeps on happening. It's the game of cricket. It's supposed it is supposed to be dynamic. And driven it into the gap this time. But no, we'll get just a single. 'And this time driven it straight. But no, the bowler had stopped it himself. 52 for no loss for MRV. Where they require 107. And here it is, the first wicket going down. It's Pramod who's been departed at 27 of 18. And it's Ashish who has done that in his first over. And allowed appeal, and the umpires and going up, and one more wicket going down in the same over. Ashish taking one more, doing the same what Mayur was doing in the first inning. If he's taking one, he was definitely going for the second one. And here Ashish is replicating the same thing, but in his own way, in his own unique way. And Ashish has got two wickets in his first over itself. It's 52 for 2 now. But still, there is Raj on the non strike, who is a informed batter, who is all settled over there, who is just eager to score runs as fast as possible. It's 107 runs needed. and this time Ashish makes him defend that he was on a hat trick. He was on a hat trick and he makes the batter. It's Chinmay, the new batter, and he makes him defend that. This one has gone up high and then going all the way towards the boundary, but no. The fielder stops it. He chases the ball. He stops it and then throws back. And they will turn back here for two. And a boundary coming off here. The much needed one. The much needed one to show your commitment towards the game. The much needed one to show that how much you're invested. The much needed one to show that you're still into the game and you're going to finish this run chase as soon as possible and to state your standards. A flighted delivery, swing the tart, going off straight, running all the way, but no use of that. But they will turn back for a second here and they will complete it successfully. They're keeping the scoreboard ticking, they're consistently scoring runs, they're going for back to back runs, they're going for maximum runs possible out there. They're doing it on each and every delivery whenever possible. And again a deceptive one. A deceptive one over here. It's 62 already. It's 62 for 2. It's Ashish back into attack who got 2 wickets in his first over. Who is rooting for one more. Is rooting for 2 more actually. Constantly taking wickets is the hobby now. Played it straight. Played it straight. Driven straight, but no. Dot ball here. 63 for 2. Ashish has conceded only 2 runs till now. First run in the first over, and now in this over has conceded only 1 run. That's still 3 deliveries left. Are we going to see Raj attacking him, or are we going to see a wicket falling down? And it is done. It has been done. One more wicket down, and it's Raj who has been departed, and it's Ashish who has done that in his second over again, taking one more wicket, doing it repetitively on a regular basis is his job now. He flicked it, was in there and comfortably collected at the mid wicket and doing exactly what is supposed to be done. And a deceptive one here. He's unleashing fire. He's consistently trying, he's relentlessly bowling those line and length, doing what is needed, doing what is supposed to be done. 63 for 3 already, but he needs to keep one thing in mind, that it is just 96 runs needed. And here is a boundary. Here is a boundary by Bhavin on the second delivery of his innings already. now, after the end of the eighth over, the score is 67 runs for the loss of 3 wickets, and now it's Sawmill into attack for the ninth one. And here it is, directed that one into the gap towards the fine. They have went for a first. Will they turn back for a second? Yes, they have turned back for a second one, and they will complete it successfully. Is there an overthrow? No, no, it isn't. It isn't. They will take just two from this. In the air, in the air, and that one goes for a maximum. That one goes for a maximum. Massive shot, played over straight, straightly played and executed it properly for a six. And here we are back again. And he swings it hard. It's going to be a boundary. Yes, it is going to be a boundary. It is going to be a boundary. But is it a six or a four? That is still need to be confirmed. We're waiting for that. And it's a six. It's a six. Played it straight over the man. And yes, the fielder directed it. The fielder already mentioned that it's a six. And now after the end of the ninth over, the score is 84 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. And now team MRV Risers requires 75 runs in 11 overs to win this match at the required run rate of 6.82. here it is Ashish into attack, again unleashing fire, has started off his third over with a dot delivery. 3 has started off the over, his third over with two consecutive dot deliveries, and now he's rooting for more. He's looking for more. And here he tries, but again, a beautiful one, a delivery with full potential of taking a wicket. It was fiery. It's fiery the way it should be. It was been bowled the way it should have been. Three consecutive dot balls, hat trick of dot balls here. We've seen it already. 84 for 3 and no. A wide delivery here. A wide delivery. 85 for 3 it is. 74 runs needed to win this match. He's moving the fielders around. He's setting up the field and now all set, going for the fourth delivery again. And again, he's dominating. He's continuously dominating, and throughout his spell, he's been doing the same thing on repetitive basis. Is continuing the domination, is making the batter rethink about the capabilities. It's Chenmay on strike right now. It's 85 for 3. It is 74 runs needed, but Ashish is definitely not letting them get even a single run in his over. He has conceded only 7 runs till now and has got 3 wickets. But here Chinmay plays a shot into the gap through the covers and they will get a single here. Again, he's doing the same. He's doing it again and again. He's consistently trying to take a wicket, and now after the end of the 10th over, the score is 86 for the loss of 3 wickets, and now it is time for the drinks break. And here we are back after the rings break. It's winner into attack for his third over. 24 runs already he has conceded, but here it is. Here he has started off with the dot ball, but here Chenmai does it. No, the fielder has stopped it. The fielder has stopped it. It is no doubt looking like a boundary. It is no doubt looking like it is going all the way for a boundary, but no. The fielder was in place there at the covers, and he stops it. He stops that one. Bhavin on strike. MRV Risers 87 for 3, where they require now 72 runs. And here he has scored that one, the much needed one, a boundary towards the point. It's 68 needed now. 68 needed from 57. And here the time was mistimed. The shot was mistimed, but the fielder was in place a little behind, and hence the batter finds himself lucky over here. 91 for 3, 68 needed. 68 needed of 56. Bhavin on strike looking for one more boundary here. He tried to step out almost, but then he saw that the ball is going outside and it's a wide ball. So a nice decision by Bhavin to not step out and go towards the ball. He decided to stay inside the crease at his place, and MRV Risers are at 92 for 3, where they require 67 runs to win this match at the required run rate of 7.18. Directs the ball into the gap towards the square leg. Will turn away here for a single this time, but there's a misfield over here. They have taken two, and now they're turning for three. No, they haven't. They're planning to. The non-striker at the moment wanted to wanted to take here, but no, he's not. He's not going to take the third one. Only 65 needed. Only 65. 65 needed from 55. underway here. And it's Munish into attack for his first over. And again, the bowler tries to do the same thing. He tries to keep it away from the batter but ends up bowling a wide delivery. Swings it hard, but no use of that because Munish has done it. Munish has done what was needed. Munish has done what was the need of the moment. And the need of the moment was to take a wicket, was to grab one more batter down and take him. Let's have a side look. Bales blowing off, and then that nonchalant celebration that it was meant to be done, and Manish has done it in his first over itself. It's 96 for 4 now, and now Dhruvain is the new batter in, walking towards the strike. Dhruvain, the new batter, standing on strike, ready to open his innings, and tries to flick it away. The bowler is trying to convince the umpire that it was hitting onto his pads. No, or maybe he thinks that there was an edge over there. Is still trying to convince the umpire, but no umpire is telling him that why this isn't a wicket. A dot ball over here. And now again Munish is planning for one more, a flighted delivery, and makes him play that one towards the cover. The misfield over there, which helps them get a single. Played it straight, but will get just a single. They're just rotating the strike right now, taking singles and doubles and doing what is supposed to be done. But the thing they would need right now is boundaries to make this run chase look even more easier. That it needs 61 runs right now to win this match of 48 deliveries. This 49 needed, sorry, it was 61 needed of 49, and now after this delivery, it is 60 needed of 48. 99 runs up for the team after the end of the 12th over. Went up high in there and gets collected. It is Kunal who has done it on the first ball itself. Who has done it on the first ball of his first over and getting a wicket of Mr. Dhruvain, sending him back. It's 99 for 5 now. 60 runs needed from 47 for the team MRV Risers and a huge blow to the chasing team. Let's have a look at it again. Let's see what happened on the very first delivery of this over. He struck it straight, went up high, and it was all expecting that catch. Where everyone was expecting that catch, and it happens. The ball lands up in the safe hands, and a wicket going down. It's fifth wicket. Here it is, a boundary straight after that wicket on the very first ball here by Mayur. Mayur, the bowler who has taken 4 wickets today, has went for that four on the very first delivery. Is giving it all from ball and bat both. Again, Kunal going for his third one, but no, he's missing his line. A wide ball out here. It's 103 for 5, 55 runs needed. And a flighted one. A flighted one taking it off for a full toss. A slightly slower delivery with full potential of grabbing one more. A dot delivery here. Chinmay on strike, batting at 22 off 19, 105 for 5. Team MRV Risers requires 54 runs. Just 54 needed. It's in there. There's a call of catch it, but no. It falls in the no man's land. A short pitch delivery, and the pace was been pulled off that ball, of that delivery, which makes the batter put extra efforts. And now by the end of the 13th over, the score is 107 for the loss of 5 wickets. Just 52 runs needed to win this match. In 42 deliveries for the team MRV Risers, they really need to step up. They really need to go behind boundaries if they want to win this match comfortably. But the way they are performing right now, they are going to take it up till the last over. If they keep on continuing the same thing, They just need to remember one thing, that they are not here to play a normal game. They are here to win this match. But if the team Jbcn United wants to win this match, they should take as many wickets as possible and as early as possible. As if these two batters stay over there for a longer period, they can definitely take out this game, because it's Mayur on strike, and Mayur is someone who has got 4 wickets, so it's his day, and got a boundary on the very first ball. Then, so it looks like it's his day going on. And directed it towards the point, and a dot ball here. Directed it all the way here, and again a dot. Two back-to-back dots here by Munish. Munish is keeping it tight, giving no rooms to the batter. Chinmay finding it difficult to go all over Munish. Is still looking around the field, is still trying to figure out that what is needed to be done. Whereas Munish is scripting a wicket. Munish is planning his second one. He got his first wicket in his first over. He's planning one more in his second, but till then, the batter Chinmay, Mr. Chinmay, does his job and goes for a boundary. A boundary four straight down the ground through the long off. And as we can see in the replay, Munish looks disappointed by the fielding effort over there at the long off. It's 112 for 5 now for MRV. MRV Risers, 47 runs needed for the team MRV Risers, and that too within 38 deliveries at the required run rate of 7.42. Batsman and keep him in control. A flight to delivery slightly slower, and again he's doing the same. He has done the same thing again and again, and this was for the third time. That is bowling slower deliveries, he's blowing flighted deliveries, taking all the pace off the ball and making the batter put extra efforts, and then whenever he tries to direct the ball, it gets caught on inside 30 yards. And now, after the end of the 14th over, the score is 112 for the loss of 5 wickets. It is 47 runs needed from 36 deliveries at the required run rate of 7.83. Lighted one taken off for a full toss. As he got the distance, nobody finds himself lucky over there, as there was no one was been placed. And now it's Chinmay. Chinmay back into attack. Chinmay back on strike. The man who has scored 27 of 25 deliveries is on strike, is looking for many more boundaries, is now looking to boost up his strike rate. A flighted delivery. He goes towards the off stump, and it's still a wide. It's still a wide. Kunal all set, looking for a wicket in his second over. Has conceded 10 runs. Taken a wicket already in his first, now looking for one more, maybe two more in his second now, and tries to scoop that one off, but again a wide delivery. Kunal, you just need to try variation, but not on the cost of bowling extra runs. So just be precise, just be perfect with the kind of line you are bowling, and you may find a wicket. You may find a wicket over here. Is all set, is waiting for the keeper to walk back to his position, and till then is spinning the ball in his hands, looking all set where Chinmay is now on strike. Chinmay all set, looking at the field set up and expecting maybe an extra run out here again, but no, is doing the same thing. Kunal is doing the same thing what was happening in the last over, taking the pace of the ball and keeping it straight, making the batter put extra efforts. 44 runs needed from 34 deliveries. 44 from 34. And this time it's in gap. It's in gap going all the way through the third for a 4. And now just 40 needed. 4 runs been subtracted from the runs needed. It was 44 needed, and after this shot it's just 40. Just 40 required for the team MRV Risers to win this match. And the batter has demanded for a new bat now. Is exchanging is exchanging the bat. The non-striker Mayur has demanded for a new one. It's 40 needed. 40 needed of 33 at the required run rate of 7.27. Pulls it off over the mid wicket, but no, will get just a single. There was a possibility that he could have managed to go for a 4, but the gap wasn't properly executed. He just played that one over the mid wicket, but there was a player already been placed at the deep mid, and that just costed him that boundary. It could have been a boundary easily. It was been played properly, but not executed the way it should have been. And here he does it. Here he does it. What was needed to be done, what his team was waiting, his team was hoping. A wicket out here. It is 120 for 6. And Kunal has got his second wicket in his second over. And it's Mayur who has been departed. It's 120 for 6. 39 needed for 31 deliveries now for the team MRV Risers. Let's have a look at that wicket again. He just tried to swing it hard, and job was done. Job was already been done even before batter could react. Still one delivery left of Kunal's over, and can we expect one more wicket coming here? Because Kunal has been doing it consistently, taken one wicket in the second over, and now maybe an upgrade, maybe a change to. Jinesh is the new batter now, standing on strike, all set to. And again plays into the gap properly, and a 4 here. And it's now only 35 runs needed, only 35. And now after the end of the 15th over, the score is 124 runs for the loss of 6 wickets, where the team MRV Risers requires 35 runs from 30 deliveries to win this match with the required run rate of 7. And Janesh has done that on the very first ball itself, going for a boundary, doing it when it is much needed. It's supposed used to be done, he's done it. Where everyone was expecting, everyone was thinking that he would go and place that ball to defend that one, as the team MRB Risers have just lost a wicket on the last delivery. But no, is clearly here for that boundary on the very first ball. On the very first ball. Currently, the team MRV Risers is playing at the run rate of 8.27, whereas the required run rate is just of 7. But no, the required run rate doesn't matter because they are playing here to finish the game off early and not to play throughout for the whole 20 overs. And here they have taken a sneaky single, a sneaky risky single. A throw was been made far away from the stump. But the keeper being athletic, being agile, being flexible, to defend that one, to stop that one from going for extras. 34 runs needed from 29. They can easily finish this run chase within 2 overs from now. This over and the second over, it means still before the 17th over. This time it went up, I think there. Has he got the distance? Yes, he had. He has got the distance, and the 6 runs are been subtracted from the runs needed, and it's a much needed one. 28 runs now needed for the team MRV Risers to win this match. And there was an appeal, but no use of that. Director into the gap, and here taken a single, and now the team MRV Risers just requires 25 runs. Only 25 runs needed from 17 deliveries. The required run rate has reached 6 per over. But now they're not going to wait till the last over. They're going to complete it off early. They're looking for big hits. Chinmay on strike, batting at 34. Just directed that one towards the long on, taken a single. Will he turn back for two? The no need of turning back. No need of turning back as it's a four. It has been put for a four. It's just 21 needed now. 21 of 4 overs. After the end of the 16th over now, the score is 138 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. And Team MRV Risers requires 21 runs from 4 overs to win this match from 16 deliveries. Just 21 runs needed. They can complete it off easily in the 7th over. And here it is. Abhishek has started off with a wide delivery. So now it's just 20 runs needed. 20 runs of 16 deliveries. And what we can see is that Janesh is standing so much outside the crease. No, now he has stepped back. Just went back. And played it into the air. An aerial shot it was. A loose shot played. 20 from 15. What do you guys think? Which way the win is going today? In into the hand of MRB Risers or Jbcn United? And an appeal, a strong appeal, but no. Umpire thinks otherwise, and not a wicket out here. And here he pulls it off into the gap towards the square, and the player misfields. Until then, he will take a run here. 19 runs needed. 19 needed from 21. 19 from 21. Plays into the gap through the covers and a 4. Now it's 15 needed. 15 needed of 20 now. Perfectly sliced. And look at his reaction. Look at the bowler's reaction. He's definitely looking disappointed with the efforts. Is rooting for a wicket. Is rooting at least to stop as many runs possible, because it has been Ashish's day today also, in the second inning, where he's got 3 wickets, two in his first, then 1 wicket in his second, and now 15 needed. 15 needed of 20. Chinmay at 42, just 8 runs away from his 50, playing an important knock for his team. And here he makes him defend that. I think that it is the time when you should just start going behind boundaries, start bashing boundaries, as it's just few last balls left. It's just 19 deliveries left and you need just 15 runs. You just can't go and swing the bat out there hard and go for a run possible. I mean, this is not the time where you go and defend runs, but you just go and score. Just directed into the gap and properly executed. But no, the player will run, the player will chase the ball and he will stop it, but they will take multiple from this. They have taken 2 on the last ball of the delivery, and now after the end of the 17th over, the score is 146 for the loss of 6 wickets. Whereas the team MRV Risers requires just 13 runs from 18 balls now. And the batter Mr. Chinmay has reached 44 runs, the 6 runs away from his 50. Only 12 runs needed now. 12 runs needed in 17 balls. It's Anshuman into attack. We're still looking for his first wicket. It's 147 for 6 for the team MRB Risers. But it doesn't matter because they require only 12 runs from 17 deliveries. Here he tries to pull it off. Maybe there's not an edge, but definitely going for buys if there wasn't an edge. And they will take a single from this. Well, there was an edge. There was an edge, so it's just a single. Swing the dart going. No. We'll get just a single again. There's an overthrow. Is there an overthrow? No. It isn't. 149 for 6. 10 runs needed. 10 runs needed of 15. Required run it is 4. They can just finish it off in this over itself. There's no need to take it one more over for this thing. But yeah, they're taking singles and doubles. Not even doubles, only singles is what they are doing right now. Taking singles again and again. 9 runs needed from 14. I think it's going to go into the 19th over. They could have just finished it in this over itself, but nevertheless. And a wicket, 150 for 7 now. 150 for 7, a wicket going at this time. Are we going to see a game changer? Can we see the team United changing off the game, changing the win, changing the script? And we can see that aggression, that celebration, that they know that how important this win was. It's 150 for 7. One last delivery left of Anshuman's over, and Anshuman finally gets a wicket. It, and Team MRB Risers requires 9 runs in 13 deliveries now. Can we see a first ball boundary coming from Sarfaraz? Sarfaraz all set, having a chat there with Chinmay and going towards the strike, walking towards the strike, looking all set. Are we seeing a wicket incoming, or are we going to see a first ball boundary? And a loud appeal, but no. Umpire thinks otherwise. Umpire says that it's going outside, it's not going into the stumps. It's not going. Everyone is trying to convince the umpire that it's a wicket, but no, it's not going. It's not going into the stumps. And now they need 9 runs from 12 deliveries. is into the gap and going all the way over here, but there's still some confusion. And yes, he has saved that. He has saved that one. That's just a single. Sarfaraz on strike. And here was an opportunity to get a wicket. He could have just passed the ball, or maybe could have aimed at least more nicely, more precisely, because it could have been a wicket. He had whole 2 business days to do that. Chinmay at 47, 3 runs away from his 50. His team, MRV Risers, is 7 runs away from the win. And again, there was a chance of not getting LBW, but run out. But actually, the team Jbcn United deserves to be get appreciated over here today because they are defending it. They're taking it to the last over. The match, which was supposed to be finished within 17 overs, is going all the way till the last over. And Somil here is doing a great job. 2 back-to-back dot balls and given only 3 singles till now in this over. It's keeping it tight. Last ball of the over, then it is going all again to the last over. A loose shot played, and will they turn back for a second? Will they turn back? No, they're not turning. They're not turning. And now 5 runs needed from the last over, and now the game can go both the ways. At a moment, it was looking like that it is definitely going into the pocket of MRV Risers, but no. The Team United has turned the table. Now it's looking like it can go both the ways because it's 5 runs needed from 6 deliveries, and the game is on. It's going to be a thriller. It's a blockbuster going on here. There's so much fun going on in the ground. 5 needed from 6. And it is up to 1. And it is up to 1 here. Completely tricked the batsman, left him clueless. 5 of 5. 5 of 5. It's going till the last delivery. It's going till the last delivery. Mark my words. It's not going to be so easy. Not going to be so easy for the team MRB Risers because the pressure is on both sides now. And it's Sarfaraz, the new batter on strike, with was already played 6 deliveries but has scored only 2, and so many fielders right now in the screen, in the frame right now. It looks like they're bullying them. 155 for 7 done, and it is 4 runs needed. 4 of 4. 4 of 4. It is Chinmay on strike at 48, just 2 runs away from his 50. What are we going to see? What are we going to see over here? A flight to delivery taken off for a low and full toss and scored a four and taken the win home. This is what MRV Risers have done that, and MRV Risers have proved me wrong over here. And I guess he's brought some chit all in his pocket. I guess is showing it. This is what we have seen in international cricket done by Abhishek Sharma, and he's doing the same. What is it? And it's a rose. He's showing it on the camp. Who is it for? We'll definitely ask him after the match, but for now, MRV Risers have done it. MRV Risers have won this match by 3 wickets, and what a blockbuster it was! A nail-biting thriller. And let's have a look at that winning four, at that winning shot, where I was expecting that it will go till the last ball. Chinmay proves me wrong. He flicks that one straight into the gap over the fielder for a four, and an amazing one, a nail-biting thriller finally coming to an end. Thank you. Signing off with commentator Janmesh Kokade and operator Mr. Fayaz and the cameraman Satish. Thank you.